a.m. per Governor Baker's order extending certain COVID-19 measures adopted during the state of emergency. The public will not be allowed to physically access the school committee meeting. The public can view the meeting live via youtube.com/c/Whittier Tech High School. Public comments for this meeting can be emailed in advance of the start time to lran@whittier.tech.ma.us. We have to do a roll call vote. Mr. Early,
Yes.
Mr. Wood, Ms. O'Connor,
Yes.
Mr. LaBella,
Yes.
Mr. Tucker, Mr. Irving,
Yeah.
Dr. Testaverde,
Yeah.
Mr. O'Connor, Mr. James,
Yes.
Mr. Fitzgerald, Mrs. True,
Yes.
Mr. Lesage, and I am present. So first thing on the agenda is to authorize the superintendent to execute and submit any and all documents to the MSBA for building project.
Second.
I'm sorry?
Moved and second.
Okay, I will read the motion. And then we'll have the move in the second. The motion is that the Whittier Regional Vocational Technical School Committee authorizes the present and any future superintendent of schools to execute and submit to the Massachusetts School Building Authority any and all documents, including but not limited to a feasibility study for a building project located at Whittier Regional Vocational Technical School, located at 115 Amesbury Line Road, Haverhill, Massachusetts, and provide further that the superintendent has the authority by this vote to make any and all final and binding decisions on behalf of the Whittier Regional Vocational Technical School District with respect to the proposed building project.
Moved.
Okay.
Second.
Okay. Is there any further discussion, questions, comments?
So if I can just chime in a little bit, this was a recommended vote by our school council. They recommended that we do an emergency school committee meeting to get this vote so that we can hand it into MSBA as soon as possible. Yesterday, we were invited to the feasibility stage. So this is one of the things that they needed as far as documentation for us to complete before the end of the week. So thank you for attending this meeting today. I appreciate it.
I think it's very positive that we are moving quickly now, and that's a good sign for us for the future. We'll keep our fingers crossed.
I agree.
How long do you anticipate the feasibility study to take?
With MSBA, there's a pretty detailed process, but we're hoping within the year. That's what we'd like. Kara and I are going to work next week on documentation that we need to provide for them for I believe it's the October meeting, Kara. But it's a pretty, Lisa, you've been a part of the school district. It's a pretty rigorous process that we want to get moving on quickly.
And then after that, is it the project manager that needs to be hired, or?
That's part of this process. Yeah, that's next.
Okay. So the committee that was put together, at some point, are we called in to interview the project managers?
Yes.
Okay.
Anyone else?
Brett, are we going to also have our own project person involved here?
Well, that's a ways off, Dick.
Okay, all right. We all set to vote on this? I'm in another meeting.
Yeah, we got to do a roll call vote. Mr.
Yep.
Early,
Yes.
Ms. O'Connor,
Yes.
Mr. LaBella,
Yes.
Mr. Irving,
Yes.
Dr. Testaverde,
Yes.
Mr. James,
Yes.
Mrs. True.
Yes.
Okay, and I vote yes. All right, now we need a motion to adjourn.
So moved.
Second.
Do we have other business or not?
Is there any new business?
No.
Okay.
Superintendent, the only thing I thought of, the governor has extended the meeting by distanced until next April.
All set, Brett?
Do we need to add that?
Not right now. We'll have it for
Policy.
the August.
Okay. I'm just wondering, we have a second reading in August. Needs any notation at all?
Mhm.
All right, thank you.
Okay, we have a motion and a second to adjourn.
So moved?
All right.
Second.
Ms. O'Connor,
Yes.
Mr. LaBella,
Yes.
Mr. Irving,
Aye.
Dr. Testaverde,
Yes?
Mr. James.
Yes.
Ms. True,
Yes.
and I vote yes. Okay,